Hey everybody, it's tequila time. We're going to go on a little trip to old Shawnee Pizza and we're going to do some tasting of Cambio Tequila. And along the way, we're going to look at some pictures from the tasting and we're going to see who was there and so on and so forth. So, to start out with, we're going to go through and, well, this is the tequila that we're talking about, Cambio. This is just going to be recently here in the Kansas City area. We have a distributor here in town that's going to be supplying it. And it's great because this is a wonderful, wonderful tequila. John de Rosiers, he is the owner of Cambio Tequila. He's also the mastermind behind the brand. He does a few things a little different than everybody else. So we will talk about this down the line. But in the meantime, we're going to go to Old Shawnee Pizza. And there's CJ. He was the sponsor and with the Kansas City Tequila Hunters Club. And we kind of sponsored the event a little bit. And he was there to kind of go along and have some fun along with it. Here's some folks that this is not the whole crowd. This was early. We had a lot more people show up after this picture was taken, and I quit taking pictures because this is my glass of water sitting down there. I'm ready to start drinking tequila and tasting it and hearing about how Cambio is made. And we did do that, and John went through all the how he does things and why he does things. And one of the things that they do is that they harvest all of their agaves from their own fields or from their contracted fields, not until they're 8 to 10 years old. And then they harvest them at night or early in the morning, and then they load them all up by daylight, and they take them to the distillery to start the cooking process. And they cook them whole. It goes for 4 days. There's 4 different temperature changes along the way from beginning to end in that 4-day period, and then they're let to cool. And then they have a proprietary shredder that pulls them apart, kind of like you would with pulled pork. It rips it, and so it's small enough to where it can be then crushed by the Tahona wheel, and then into John's hybrid fermentation tank, because it's stainless steel on the outside, pine wood on the inside, and it has a cooling coil because they use wine yeast that need a lower temperature to complete the longer fermentation time. And then it's twice distilled in copper pot stills. And then one of the other things that they do is they use mostly French oak used wine barrels. They have a Blanco, and we will get to end with the Blanco. And this is the Blanco, and it is it's mellowed in a French oak barrel for just a few days, just to kind of let it rest just a little bit, and gives it just a tint of color. And then we go to the Reposado. And the Reposado is then aged in white Bordeaux barrels for 6 months. White Bordeaux barrels, white Burgundy barrels for 6 months. And Chardonnay barrels. Blended all together to make this nice. As you can tell, I like this stuff because this is my second set of bottles. It's really good. And then their Añejo, which is then, of course, it's aged in a blend of French oak, Chardonnay, and Cognac barrels, and it's aged for 22 months. And last but not least, this is my new delivery for the day. This was just delivered today. This is the Cambio Collect Cellar Series, and they call it, number 5 is Surly. It is aged with the lees. With the lees is it's the expired yeast. They put it into the barrel. This is a wine trick that they do with the wine trick and agave fibers in white Burgundy barrels for 15 months. As you can tell, it's not clear. Adds to the complexity, adds to the texture, and it's really good. We're gonna do some tasting of all 4 of these fairly quickly, but we'll go through some more pictures that I took at the at Old Shawnee Pizza. So thirsty. How about you? So let's start at the beginning. One of the things they do, one of the other products that I don't have here on the table that you did see in one of the photographs, and I will bring it up here while we're talking about it. They do make using the Blanco. They do a coffee liqueur at 80 proof. Now this is 92 proof, and it's Cambio is 92 all the way across the board. Every expression is 92 proof. It does not change. There's no water added. One of the other things about this tequila is because of the long fermentation times, they also slow down the distillation times, and there is almost 0 heads and 0 tails. They use all of it because it's done so slowly. Put a nice little. So it's nice and clear, and it's got great legs. It just sits there. It clings to the glass. And so you're going to get some nice fruit notes. The cooked agave. It's all good. Let's give her a taste. Salud. With no additives in this. Nothing added, nothing taken away. This is one of the most purest expressions of tequila that I know of. I mean, there's many out there, and everybody has. One of John's things is, why would I drink a tequila that burns? If it's done right, if it's done slowly, there's no reason to have a little bit higher proof and no burn. This tequila does not burn at all. And you're going to get cooked agave. You're going to get a little bit fruit notes going along with it. It's got a nice minerality to it. They use deep well water. Just so many things that goes along with this. Looking at my notes. The one other thing is, this is never chill filtered on any of the expressions. That's one of the reasons why the Sur de Lis is cloudy. They could have filtered this, but then it's going to change the complexity of the tequila. So no chill filtering through all of this. The reason the Sur de Lis is cloudy is due to the completely exhausted yeasts and the agave fibers that are then gone through during the distillation process. Okay, so back to the Blanco. Again, nice, clear, nice viscous, has a great mouthfeel. It's just a delicious Blanco. The mellowing in the French oak barrels really makes it just even more so delicious. Last little sip. Man. So this is coming. Kansas City. Both the Kansas and the Missouri side. Keep an eye out. It's coming. I believe it's going to be September. So that's not that far away. So keep an eye out for it. It will probably go quickly. All the bottles that I have gotten, all of these 4, I got from Sip Tequila out of Florida because this was not available here. I liked the Sur de Lis so well that I had to go get it. I had to buy another one. And if you haven't seen me on Instagram, I am a Sip Tequila ambassador. So if you want to buy something from Sip Tequila, use my Instagram address or my name, which is it's Tequila Time 65, and you'll get 10% or $10 off your order. It's not much, but it might help pay for some shipping. But they have a great selection. I do like to buy my tequila local, but when there's things that I would like to have and it's not here, Sip Tequila is usually my first pick. They're usually well in stock of everything that I would want to get. Prices are pretty good. Maybe not the best, but they're pretty good. And the shipping's usually very reasonable. Moving on to the Reposado. And like I said, it's the Reposado. It was aged for 6 months. And used French oak, white Bordeaux, white Burgundy, and Chardonnay barrels. And then blended together. Nice light straw color. And those wine barrels just really bring out the fruit. I wish it would smell better. So, lots of fruit notes. Great agave. You get the slight barrel influence on this tequila. It's delicious. Again, no burn. Wonderful legs on the glass. You get that little bit of pepper from the barrel, but it's nice. It's nice. Wow. Again, every drop barrel fermented and aged. 100% agave, pressed only with a traditional Tahona made with only agave water and yeast. This is at NOM 1605 if y'all want to look it up. Beautiful tequila, beautiful bottles. Man, cooked agave's there. The barrel is there with the nice fruit notes to go along with it and the smooth texture of the tequila. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. So we'll move on down the line, and we're going to go to their the regular lineup of their añejo, and then with the añejo, again it's a blend, French oak, Chardonnay, cognac barrels for 22 months. So let's give this a little sample. This is going to be a little bit darker than, of course, of our Reposado. You see the Reposado, fairly nice light straw color. This is going to be a little bit darker. Of course, 22 months. Again, beautiful legs on this glass. That's some tears here. So, yes, the cognac barrel is a little more prevalent. And you're getting way more of the wine fruit notes, as well as the more of the French oak influence on the tequila. But the cooked agave is still there. Smells wonderful. Let's give her a taste. Silky. It's just, I'm getting those wonderful oak tannins, just a little bit on the back of the tongue. But it is sweet. There's no burn. It's just all tequila goodness. Sorry, that's the best I can do right now. Bad time of the year for allergies for me, but I can, what notes on the aroma that I can get. I'm smelling the barrel. I'm getting the cooked agave. Roasted, just dark cooked agave. And I'll get hints of course, I get, the minerality of the well water. But man, caramelized honey, just awesome. Wow. Good stuff. Again, and the thing about it with John was that he was like, I don't want to make my tequila so unaffordable that nobody can buy it. He goes, so he tries to keep it at a reasonable price. You can go check it out on Sip Tequila. You can buy the base set, all three, the Blanco, Reposado, and Añejo, together as a 3-pack. I think it's $179 for 3 bottles. So, yes, it's a higher end tequila. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but $179 for 3. I know there's some premium tequilas out there. It's $179 for 1, not just for 3. And these are right up there with it. He is but again, he's in some ways, if you want to, he's small batch like Fortaleza. He's small batch like maybe Orete and some of the other ones. He doesn't want to, yes, he wants to make more tequila, and he will be. And he's got some new things that rolled up his sleeves, and he's got some new stuff coming down the line. But wow. If you get to watch an interview on Cambio Tequila, do it. It's very interesting. It's very informative for the tequila geeks of this group. And man, it was. I enjoyed myself. John is very a personable guy, so it was a joy to meet him and drink tequila with him in this environment. Okay, fresh glass, because we're going to go to the star of the show, today's delivery. And this is an añejo. If you see this on the label, it is an añejo. It is a little bit lighter in color than their base one. So we'll be fixing that here shortly. Let's give it a little pour. And then give you a little close-up of how cloudy this is. See, it is nice. It's cloudy. I wish I wasn't quite so stopped up on this trip. It was the night I tasted this. Last Thursday night. Wow. Blown out of my gourd. It was that aromatic. You were getting the wine notes. You were getting the cooked agave notes. You're getting the fruit. You're getting a little bit of, you're getting the barrel. You're getting everything. And it's just a little funky, but it's not funky. Funky as in different. Not necessarily some unusual flavor. That is just something else. I'm telling you. That's the complexity of this blows my mind. Just absolutely blows my mind. There's fruit everywhere. There's cooked agave everywhere. There's barrel notes that are just so subtle, but they're there. You just, I can't, it's hard to explain. It really is. But trust me, this is some good tequila, guys and gals. This is good stuff. I spoil myself sometimes, and this is one of those times. This is not extravagantly expensive. It's up there in price, but it's not super expensive. Go check out Sip Tequila. That's the fastest way to go see what prices are. The problem with it is, this is almost sold out. And Sip Tequila bought it all. They bought it all. So the only place you're going to find this Surly, is to look at Sip Tequila. It's almost like a single barrel with them. This is so good. So good, guys. So, we're going to wrap it up as quickly as possible we can here. And let me tell you, Cambio Tequila, it's a must-buy. Buy one bottle at a time. Buy the whole set. Pick up as much of the Cellar series as you can. I got to try 2. There's a new one coming out that has not been released yet. It's clear, but it's been done differently. Memory lets it's go. But once it comes out, yeah, there's probably some dude that's going to end up buying it. So we'll have it back here on the channel. But until then, as my friend in Chicago says, God by love and lore, respect what's in your glass. We'll see you soon. Salud, my friends. Goodbye.